Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another Fallout 4 Let's Play, this time episode 41, which sees us starting out here in Vault 114. And I have to take a moment now to warn you that we are entering spoiler territory. There are spoilers ahead, and they may be greater or lesser depending on how far we get in this episode. But if you want to avoid all story content, you may want to jump to the next episode that doesn't have a spoiler warning on it. If you are okay with the story stuff, you are of course welcome to stay, and you're welcome to jump ahead. Folks, just know that you're always welcome here, and I'm glad that you are here. I also need to apologize. In the last episode, my subtitles were off. There was an update that reset all of my settings. I did fix the graphics before the last episode, but I forgot to fix the subtitles. I didn't even think about it, and I apologize for that. They are back on now, and we are even on the correct difficulty setting, and we are ready to roll. But before we do, we picked up 3 holotapes from the desk the last time we were here, along with a bobblehead. So what we should do is go through those holotapes quickly so you can hear them, and I will try and put us in a place where you can see the subtitles fairly well. Maybe that makes a nice little dark spot on the shelf there. And we'll open up the Pip-Boy and come over to Miscellaneous and drop down to Vault 114 interview number 3.
This is Vault Tech interview
And
number 03 for the
there we
position
go.
of overseer for Vault 114. Interview subject, Benjamin Beasley. Mr. Beasley, as overseer of Vault 114, how would you settle a disagreement between 2 of your Vault residents?
Well, I would obviously take it through the proper channels, assuming neither of their requests were against the law, of course. This is, of course, assuming that the conflict had already gone through all the other members of the Vault's Residence Council that I plan on organizing.
Vault Residents Council, you say?
Yes, of course. People need government. They yearn for it. I think it's a civic duty of every red-blooded American patriot to serve the...
Yes, I think we have everything we need here. Thank you for your time.
Oh, already? Well, I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Please make sure to fill out your non-disclosure agreement on your way out.
Okay, that was the first tape. Let's get the second one, which is Vault 114 interview number 21.
This is Vault Tech interview number 21 for the position of overseer for Vault 114. Interview subject, Kimberly Weiss. Hello, Mrs. Weiss.
How do you do? And may I just say what an honor it is to even be considered for the position of overseer. Ever since I was a little girl in mock government, I dreamed that one day I would have the opportunity to lead a community to greatness. My teachers all told me I had leadership potential, and without my guidance as student council vice president, those bake sales surely would have failed. Just the thought of being able to organize and run this small group, to show them a better way, to lead them to a future so bright that they...
My goodness. Looks like we're out of time.
What? We just started!
Yes, yes. Thank you. If you could just send the next candidate in as you leave.
Oh, of course. Did I mention I was head of my debate team?
I'm sure you did. Thank you.
Okay, and only one more tape to go. And I would normally play these on the run, but I know that we are not going to have the opportunity to listen to them today if we did that, so that's why I'm playing them all right now. Here is Vault 114, interview number 87.
This is Vault Tech interview number 87 for the position of overseer for Vault 114. The candidate has refused to give his real name and has only provided the name Soup Can Harry.
That's right. I ain't telling you nothing. My name is the name I call myself. not the rank and number the government branch on me. No, sir.
Fascinating. Mr. Soup Can, would you mind telling me why you're distrustful of the government?
I've seen what they do. Come up the works with red tape and bureaucracy, take every hard-earned cent and use it to fund their Illuminati, Freemason sex parties. I'm a free man. I should be able to live as I see fit. My taxes pay for them streets and alleys and dumpsters. I'll sleep where I want.
Sir, according to this, you haven't paid taxes in many years.
I seen the back of them Abraxo boxes. Not for consumption. Don't you tell me what to do. I'll eat what I want.
Sir, you may just be the perfect candidate. How would you like to be the new overseer for Vault 114?
I ain't wearing no goddamn tie. Or pants.
Okay, and what an overseer they must have had. Alright, well, let's break out our trusty 10mm.
Consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me?
Check over the
I'm
room
very successful.
one last time. I don't see anything. And we will drop down, turn off our light, and go after Nick, who has been ever so patient waiting for us to get started. There's a toolbox with just an adjustable wrench. Take a quick look around the area here. I think we were back here already. There's a toolbox here with a gold watch and some wonder glue.
Just $199.
And here's another one with duct tape. We'll take that. Good for adhesive. And
Hold on, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
well, first I want to grab that Nuka-Cola Quantum right there. We'll crack this open. Oh, there is a Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Where the heck is
Looks like there's other bottles in here, but we can't get to those, so at least they're not showing up.
What the?
Got him!
Okay. Reload.
Don't underestimate us again.
Alright, so we have a trigger man with 8 bottle caps, 18 10mm rounds. Looks like we still have danger showing. This trigger man had 5 shotgun shells, 13 10mm rounds. There is someone.
Mistake.
Go along!
We just had it come to that.
Okay, and Dino is down. He had an Overseer door password. 14 50 caliber rounds, 15 45 caliber rounds. Let us check out the rest of the room here. Locker with 8 fusion cells. Nick, don't run too far ahead. This fella, we've already looked at. It looks like here is some water. And since we're in a vault, it should be good and clean. And a nice, easy way to heal up the damage from that last fight. Okay. And this one had a blowtorch. Ooh, nice. And I believe there's one more. Hey, look, fluorescent tubes. Trigger man with 3 bottle caps, 6 fusion cells, 16 10mm rounds, and some other stuff. Let's check out the rest of the room. Here is some purified water. There is a pen. Whoops, and a battered clipboard. I guess we'll take that too. A large toolbox with a novice lock. We'll crack that right
Got
quick.
it.
Get ourselves some duct tape and a silver pocket watch. And leave this. Grab some experience from it as well. Quick little sweep of the room. And cafeteria trays. Well, let's grab those quick. If we're lucky, they're aluminum, and if we're not, they're steel, but both will be useful. If we're overweight, we can always drop them. Did I look over there? Okay. And it's another vault suit, but we have one of those. as I've always enjoyed collecting those. Let's see
Hard
here.
and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors.
Well, we don't clean the floors, Nick. Let's check this room. Some more purified water. Undamaged Abraxo cleaner. Don't tell me what I can't eat. Alright, and here's a locker with 7 fusion cells. Some poor soul who didn't survive in a locker. Silver pocket watch. Antifreeze bottle. A locker with 1138 rounds. Trash can that's just in the way. And a toolbox with silver pocket watch and duct tape. Some more undamaged Abraxo munchies. Here is another toolbox with a gold-plated flip lighter and wonder glue. The flip lighters are good for oil, and the gold-plated ones are good for gold. More undamaged Abraxo munchies. And what do we have out here? A lavatory. Crack that open. And there is nothing in the medicine cabinet. Looks like there's some more undamaged Abraxo, but I think we have enough to keep us
This door's on
from
the
being too
fritz.
hungry.
Let me see if I can get it open.
Alrighty, Nick. We will take the 4308 rounds from this locker while you do that.
There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
Okay. And Nick's hand is pretty awesome. Alright. I hear something.
Good riddance.
There we go. Put him down. Here is another toolbox with wonder glue. Someone was really working on
I
this
thought
place.
the lifts in Diamond City were fancy.
This one has 6 bottle caps. There's a Nick, there's a room here that has a lock on it. We can't leave that.
Sweet.
Boy,
Shadows
somebody
now?
gets
There's nothing here.
kidnapped and they just get so eager to get out. 2 Nuka-Cola bottles and some bourbon. Didn't actually mean to grab that, but whatever. And anything else fascinating here? Ooh, yes. This first aid kit with stim pack and Radaway.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Let's see what we have going on in here. Ooh, yellow paint. Okay. Well,
The hell? I got
all other priorities are rescinded.
Something out there. Someone you walk away from.
Blue, we're not alone.
I don't think we're alone. Did good.
Okay. And so we have this trigger man with 2 bottle caps, 15 10mm rounds, 8 38 rounds, and it sounds like Nick is in trouble. Let's wheel around the corner.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Okay, and we had some other things that we could check out here, like this wooden crate with a novice lock. And it has 4 38 rounds, a cue ball, 2 Rad-X. We'll take all
Well,
of that.
if anyone could
And
figure out
we
a
are
good use for it.
Apparently in danger again. But there were some other rooms back here. There is a blowtorch, some economy wonder glue, turpentine, and military grade duct tape. Wonder glue, locker with 8 10mm rounds. There's some really good stuff in these vaults. Duct tape, silver fork. And this just leads to that room. Okay. Here is a dresser with 538 rounds, a bowler hat. And there are some more folks complaining about something over here. Here's a trigger man with 1545 rounds. We will take those off his hands. Preserved Instamash. That looks kind of handy.
You're trying to give me a heart attack? There ain't nothing
Wait,
here.
the hell?
Okay. Here is that last fella. Alright, corn. We should take that just in case we need to plant somewhere.
More
Dirty
stairs?
Making
Who
me
built this
jump.
damn vault of fitness?
Alright, let's take a look in our weapons. Make sure that we have some sort of explosives equipped.
Instructor.
There we go. Sounds like there's a cluster up here. one down at least.
Nothing.
2 down. Oh, of course.
Expected.
And here we have a triggerman with 15 .45 caliber rounds, and one back here with 6 bottle caps and 12 .45 rounds. A Tato, we can grab that. Reload quick. Check this room. Up on the beds, anything interesting? No, we will duck back down. And here's another room with a first aid kit with 2 stim packs and a blood pack. We will take those. And here is a depot with a sliding door unlock advanced. We will crack that in one easy try and be inside. Here is some pre-war money, and a silver locket, gold-plated flip lighter, gold watch, more pre-war money, some silverware and silver forks, 2 cap stashes, more pre-war money, a tuxedo, and a safe with a master
No way
lock.
I could pick this.
I don't think I have some perks that I could spend, but I don't know that, well, master is the next level, but we need to be level 18, and we are not there. I'm going to take one more rank of gunslinger at the moment, and we will bounce back out. I'm overweight? Really? Yep, I sure am. What did I grab? That was so heavy. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, folks. I will try and figure out what exactly it is that I have. Well, where's Piper? Piper.
Hey.
Point the way. Looking for something specific?
Okay, here. Let's get rid of... she can take our hunting rifle for right now. And pipe pistol. And the short combat shotgun. That'll earn us back enough weight to be able to move around easily. And we can be on our way again.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, Nick, you have at it. Let's see
Okay,
what this
got
terminal
it.
here has
But I
to say
hear
for
big
itself.
fat footsteps on the other side.
Property of Vault Tech check-in. Please remind residents 2. 1. Line up in an orderly fashion. 2. Change into vault suits immediately. And 3. Save all questions for orientation. Residency A1. These look just like, I guess, lists of where folks will live.
Side.
So,
Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
back down into stealth. 10mm out. And more vault suits. Okay. And we will follow Nick into Park Street Station.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This
Well,
ain't the old
I don't like the way this is
In
going.
this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. Oh, that's...
You all right?
Okay. No sense letting
So
him get...
much for Skinny Malone. Think
prepared.
he's lighter or heavier with all those holes in him. And the bullets probably add a few ounces. Good night, sweet prince. Here's to all the old days. It's going to be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Okay, let's clear them off first. Darla has 9 10mm rounds. Triggerman here has 10 .45 caliber rounds. A glow-sighted armor-piercing submachine gun. We'll grab that. Skinny Malone has 22 .45 caliber rounds. a tuxedo, and a formal hat. We'll grab those. Triggerman here has 5 shotgun shells, 14 .45 caliber rounds, and some corn. And there was another body back here. Oh, here it is. Don't know. Maybe he's from earlier. And this is just the beginning of the vault, right? There's a preserved pack of cigarettes. And yeah, that first aid kit is empty, so we must have been through here. Okay. Yep, yeah, it looks like we've been through here. So, sorry folks, but you really didn't look that friendly. And Wonder Glue and a silver locket. Nice. Okay, we'll grab that. And I think this is where that, yeah, that other exit is. It looks like that's where it wants us to go too. So let's drop back down into stealth and head out into Back Bay.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise.
Sounds
Now,
like.
you mentioned something about your son, Shaun, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Okay, well, we'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
And we have cleared the Unlikely Valentine quest. So let's just jump to Diamond City. And the market. Getting a clue. Okay. And should hit all the shops, but let's talk to Nick first, and maybe we'll pick the shops up later. And here we are at Valentine Detective Agency.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here.
Pretty much.
I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Shaun, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers. But they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Shaun. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. That confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Shaun.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Shaun?
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
You can tell by the way he looks. Okay. Well, we've rescued Nick, and we've made our way to the Valentine Detective Agency, and we are on track, it looks like, to go track down Kellogg's house. And we may just do that in the next episode and see where that takes us. So, for the moment, I will say this has been Checkers with another Fallout 4 Let's Play, this time episode 41, which saw us all the way through the rest of Vault 114 and here to Nick's office, and we will pick up again in episode 42. I would like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. Also, if you look in the upper right hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. In this case, they'll probably link to the before and after videos, at least once they've all been made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.